watch TV. And we are live. Back again, everybody. Hi, everyone. It's Leah and Ryan and Lawfans Richard with our Monday night, but it's not Monday, Tuesday night family show live. You guys know what to do. Post your questions, pigeon related, in the comments. We'll do our best to answer them. I'm going to check to make sure we're on Facebook and YouTube. Take it away, Ryan.
Welcome back, Ricky.
Well, nice to see you again, Ryan. And you're looking so good.
I do.
You had your hair cut.
I do.
You look so good.
I do. You're wondering how I get these
good
looks.
Thank you very much.
I know. You're very welcome. Thank you for
noticing. You got a swivel and a swivel.
A swivel and a swivel?
Where do you get that?
It's natural.
All right, that's good.
It's.
How'd your birds come today, Ryan?
They came like racing pigeons. They came okay.
They were good.
They came not bad. A little bit longer than I thought.
Mine took quite a bit longer, but they came. Okay. And that's what I'm happy about, you know. Sadly enough to say, but I've lost from the start till now, probably, I believe 72 birds. 72, right off the loft, hawk scares, a little bit of training, you know what I mean. 72 birds, and I'm feeling still good. I'm positive. I got, I put up 150 birds today.
Yeah.
And
they look like they came pretty good. They came in a couple different little groups. The old birds came first, and you had actually a few young birds in with that group, and then you had another. It was about 2 or 3.
Was Charlotte one of them?
I don't.
Charlotte's my favorite.
I don't know who Charlotte is, but probably Charlotte was there. I thought
that was my first girlfriend in grade 2.
Grade 2, Charlotte. Charlotte, this one's for you.
So that's good. So it's hard to keep track of them, Ryan. You know, when you get that many birds.
I know. You're doing really good on the ladder as well. Really good.
Well, thank you.
Moving well.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Leah, back to you.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to give a shout out to Frank Eichhorn, Kathy Eichhorn. Tracy says good evening. Kathy says good evening. David, nice to see you on. Says good evening, everyone. Frank Eichhorn wants to know what time is Loft Manager Richard leaving for the sprint tomorrow. Now, reminder, we're doing 2 tomorrow. The graduation at noon, and then the sprint in the evening.
Yeah, so the graduation, he's going to leave here tomorrow at around 10:30, 11. Takes you, what, about an hour to get there?
I could do it probably an hour. Sometimes I've done it in 45 minutes, but let's say an hour.
So he'll be going at 11 tomorrow. He'll head up there for a 12 o'clock release, and then providing the pigeons come home, we will go back. Because remember, normally on a good day, the next day they seem to wobble, but then we'll go back up.
I'll tell you, if you don't mind me butting in.
I wasn't finished, but go ahead.
But this toss this evening was very remarkable because Gerard let his birds out. The sky in that section where we were was just black.
Right.
Gerard said, "Let's go. I'm going to let them out." Bang. They went up, they hooked, they came back, they made a couple turns.
What's the point of this?
What I'm saying is the sky was so different.
Good.
And then I let mine out.
Right.
And it still didn't look the greatest.
Right.
And then we waited another 15 minutes for yours. And the sky opened up. It was beautiful, sunny. I showed it on the video.
It looked great.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
Good job. You did good.
No, I'm just saying it was so variable.
But we weren't worried about the sky, really. We weren't.
No, well, maybe some of the customers, they'd like to know what the sky was, and I'm saying it's very variable.
Right.
You know, I know last year at the same location, Gerard and I, we were liberating, and we had to wait for pouring rain, thunderstorms, and all this stuff. Gerard let his birds out. He let his birds out, and literally 3 minutes after,
it poured.
Just poured.
Are you?
And meanwhile, his birds just went
right through.
they skip.
Yeah, and if we're gonna go up tomorrow for the second fly, I would say we're gonna leave around 4:30 or 5.
What, in the morning?
For the second one. For the second one, Richard. For the
Right,
second
okay.
one. So that means you have to have your birds basketed twice. Twice, Rick. You're gonna get a double toss out of this one.
Wait a minute.
Sure.
You're
Can I get to the comments? We got comments and questions here. Troy says that's a bit late, don't you think, to have 2 training tosses tomorrow?
7 o'clock we let the group out. Troy, you pushed them back an extra hour. So 7.
So the first group goes up at 7?
No.
We're gonna have a group go up at 12 noon. Follow the ball here.
Oh, okay.
12. They're gonna come home. They're gonna go in. They're gonna have a drink, right? We're gonna look at them. I'm gonna sing soft kitty to them in French, English, and Dutch. Then I'm gonna basket them again, and they're gonna go back up to the same wimpy, simple 25 miles.
Right.
And we're gonna let them out at 6. And you know what? If we get a little late or the weather's not good, they'll go up at 7. The latest I will let them up from that spot is 8 o'clock.
I'm going to come back at you again. It's
Go ahead.
So strange.
Questions and comments.
I have late birds.
Okay.
Oh,
we don't want to go on about the late birds.
Let's talk about the late birds.
We want to get the comments in before your late bird stories.
Go.
Sherry has a question and Stan has a question. So Sherry says, when Ryan was creating the birds today, he said Blue Boy was a small pigeon. What does that mean? Is it a good thing, like a lean athlete, small and fast?
Yeah. No, just a nice, compact, nice tight. Feels like a pear in your hand. A nice small pigeon, not too big, not clunky, not heavy, not.
So he's buoyant.
Buoyant, yeah, buoyant. It kind of feels like a pear and a balloon to get at the same thing. A balloon feels like nothing, but it's got the hardness of a pear.
So does he feel like a empty tall boy beer can?
An empty beer can with wings.
A tall,
not a regular one, eh? Not a regular one. A real big dog. A real tall boy. You want to go over in the fridge and get one out?
He can't be
because you want to show
a small beer can.
It can't be a small one.
Right.
Well, unless he's a small, then he's got to be a small one.
Okay, so I think in your next show, let's get the tall boys and the small beer cans.
Okay.
And we'll just see.
All right. Yeah. In your head, are you circling in your head?
Hopefully that helps. Answer your question. Stan from ABC Loft. I want to say, first of all, hello to everybody over on YouTube. Anthony Shepard says hello. And Stan from ABC Loft's question is, my pigeon is missing the number 6 flight feather. First race, August 14th. What does this mean for me? Is the 9th and 10th the most important feather and reasons not to send them to a race?
No, you know what? Your bird's on the 6th. It's right up in the elbow on the wing.
For a young bird?
For a young bird.
And we haven't started to fly young birds yet.
We haven't started. He's flying on August the 6th.
14th.
August the 14th. 14th. So he's got a couple more weeks. So he's going to be up by that time on his 7th or 8th.
Yeah, he's going to kick that one. Usually they kick them about every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
They knock one off. So he's going to be up on the 7th. And,
he'll be starting into the races on the 7th, 8th, and 9th.
Yeah, as a young bird. So by the time he starts dropping his 9th and 10th, I mean, where's he going to be? He's going to be.
He'll be flying with holes in the last 3 flights. The bird will always be having a hole in the wing, which again is not going to get your maximum speed.
But if he's on the 10th and he's dropped that, or he's up just starting to. No, but I'm talking later on.
Later on.
We're not worrying about this 100 miles stuff.
Yeah.
We're starting to worry about when he gets up into the
250,
250, 275. When he gets up to 325 mile mark, and if he's on his 9th or 10th flight, and she's just starting to bud, he's going to do a lot of pulling on those flights. And that he's going to have some problems.
Right.
He's going to be sore on that part of the wing.
Right. So that's what we're saying.
It depends on how far up he is on that flight.
Right. So he's going to be, he's going to be.
So right now hasn't even started a race.
No.
And he's on his 6th.
Yeah.
So
you're going to be all right for a while.
I wonder how he is on the coverts. Like right now, his coverts are probably all off. I think.
Yeah, the head could be
Or
bare.
his head's going to get. He's going to go in a head molt. You have to see how he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not good to race them when they're molting.
I'd say not. He wasn't properly darkened, or he came into darkening at the wrong time.
Or maybe he didn't even darken this gentleman.
Maybe he didn't darken.
Just natural.
Yeah, natural. So you're going to have to play it by ear. I would think if he's on a 6th or 7th already, he's probably an early hatch.
Right.
Fairly early. So let's see how it's going to go.
See how it's going to go.
No.
Rodrigo said he's going to get his popcorn ready for tomorrow. And he's asking, how do you feel the birds are? Are they in good shape?
Our birds are in good shape. Yeah, these one-loft birds are in good shape. There's some that are just, I mean, you go and you put a bird like, I'll use Curtis or Karen, the bird there from Ian Sybil, Moderna from Rick Fife. So many birds you can go through and handle, and they're 10s out of 10s. They got the muscle, they got the buoyancy, they got the strength, they got the good feathers, everything. The feathers are soft and silky. Then you go and you handle the bird there today. I gave you a bird in the hand, and you said to me, off camera, don't use too much salt and pepper with this. The feather's dry, it's crunchy, it's this way, it's that way. But every pigeon is not the same.
No, but we'll go the other way. I had a bird from Dave Ottaway that I'm taking care of with the gold band, and it was it stayed out a night, so it came in today,
right,
and came in, and I went and picked it up, and before feeding, I took it and I shoved it into a show crate in the garage.
Okay, get with it.
Yeah, right. And I said, here, handle this bird. Handle this bird.
I did.
To you.
Nice.
And what'd you say?
Nice bird.
Stayed out.
Yeah.
Right. And then I handled your
one of
bird
mine,
back.
yeah.
And I said, this feels dry. I said, feels like.
It's not a pigeon.
No, it will never compete.
Right.
I'm just saying, and like you said,
I'm looking at overall all the pigeons, right? I got to look at overall all the pigeons. I know if I go up into your loft and I go through and handle your birds, all of them, right? Just go nitpick, not nitpick, but go and handle pigeons. I'm gonna say that's a piece of shit. That's a piece of shit. That's a nice one.
That's right.
Nice one.
That's right.
And that's what we're saying. But overall here, those birds are healthy. Again, still with a little bit of that respiratory, which I can't figure out. I don't know. I guess this is something with this year.
I think it's got something to do with the year or something. Yeah,
there's something.
I've had a bit of it. I
get birds
vaccinated.
I get birds that come back. They come back, and within a day, they just blow right up with it. Just like, oh, geez.
Yeah, like one eye cold, runny eye.
No, just orange wattle. Just like it looks like somebody stained it.
Like brownish.
Yeah.
Wattle. Yeah.
And I tell you, I never seen that in years of flying. Like actual flying. Once we got them up and down the road, I never see that problem. This year we're getting it.
I've had a couple with runny eyes, one eye colds. Right.
Right.
So I vaccinate with the
Respovac.
Respovac. I give them a yellow drop, a couple days, one day, 2 day, 3 day Respovac.
Yeah.
But I haven't had them going like rattling. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, they rattle.
They rattle, and their mouths they just slightly open and all that stuff. I haven't had that problem. Let's hope we don't get that. But I was today with yesterday's toss from there. The sky, the weather was, other than that smoke stuff that we got from those fires, and created a bit of a haze. You could see the sun trying to come through.
Right.
Today was like cloudy with
good shit.
Thunderstorms.
We're getting them used to that. We're getting them really used to a mixed bag of shit. That's for sure. We really are. Yeah. Leah, do you have any questions?
I'm just going to get over to the comments here. Josh Tripley over on YouTube says, I want to thank all three of you for the hard work and informative shows. You're welcome. Thank you for joining us, Josh. Welcome to the village. Stan on YouTube says, I have a bird that takes overnight on a 30-mile toss, comes home the next day and takes all day on a 15-mile toss, and I guess won't loft fly. And Henry says, could it be the bad air quality from the fires, etc.? So let's address both those comments.
Well, the bird that's coming late, just stop it. It's just not one of those birds that's going to do any racing for you. So you do what you want with it, but I wouldn't continue to play with it.
I think you got to ask the question. Could be sick, could be respiratory, could be.
What, this bird that's taking forever?
No, check its droppings.
Wait, hold on. The bird takes forever. The bird's just one of those pigeons. It's not a racing pigeon. Everybody else is coming home. He's not.
But okay, I had one. I have the same one every time I take it training. It won't come out of the basket.
Because what's it telling you?
It's telling me.
What's it telling you?
Ricky, I think
you
need a nice pigeon dinner.
That's right.
And that's what it's going to be.
Right.
That's the bottom line.
And you see it, and we've seen it even last year at the trailer. You let birds out, and there's pigeons. They don't want to come out of the crate because they know they can't do it. That's how smart the pigeon is.
I remember there was that mealy last year.
Yeah.
From
Ricky Fife.
Was it Ricky's?
Yeah.
It was unbelievable. We went up to Englehart, let the birds out, and then, holy jumping. All the birds were out there flying. They were taking off. We're going, holy jumping, this thing here, this mealy didn't come out. I said, okay, out you go. Gone. By itself. Went up, took off. Gerard and I were standing there. 15 minutes later, that mealy, all by itself, came back over. I said, look, Gerard, there's that mealy. I got back here. I said, there's one mealy. He didn't want to come out.
Yeah.
And you said, yeah. He came back about half an hour after the group.
Yeah, that was right.
All by himself. He flew from Englehart.
Yeah.
Like amazing. But some of them, some of them they won't. I think you got to almost eliminate. Yeah. And this fella here says it doesn't want to fly around the loft at all.
No, we got the same birds every day here that come late. The same birds, right? The same birds. No point when we get to 50 miles, there'd be a spot now where it stopped coming. Or it'll always be a day late, but those birds don't play with them. They're a waste of your time.
Gerard has one. Actually, it's a pure pedigreed Icelandic white. And it comes always hours later or next day. I said to him, hey, Gerard, that could be a good second day bird. You never know.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Guys, if you're watching this shit at home, right, that could be a second day bird. I want you to bet on those second day races, where your trailers don't let the birds up because there's no bad weather. We don't race those races anymore. Those are the ones you keep for those special second days. Ricky,
I want you to admit to the crowd.
I'm the best second day flyer there is.
How many times did I beat you on second days?
Yeah.
I got one bird before you got up. I got another bird when you got up. And then I got a third bird an hour later. And I said, Ryan, did you get any birds yet today? Second day? He said, nope.
Well, because
so
why?
I actually won, didn't I?
Hey, Ricky boy. I can't get second day birds when all my birds come on the day and I beat you in the race.
Moving on.
What do you want me to do?
Mike Vandriak is correcting. It wasn't a mealy pied. It was a homogeneous indigo. Stay in your lane there. Ricky, stay in your lane.
Wait.
Josh,
Mike, I had my sunglasses on, so it looked like a Schmerlarkinen barless.
Moving on.
Silver.
Moving on. Josh on YouTube says, flyers in my area are very secretive and protective from giving information to younger guys. He's asking, when I hold some of my birds, I feel a popping in the chest when it breathes. Do you know what this is?
Yeah, he's got respiratory problems. that popping is, you can almost feel it. You don't have to squeeze the bird or anything. You can just kind of feel that little boom, 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 like
it's like a gurgle,
like a little bit of air popping in there. So she's got respiratory problems.
Yeah, treat for respiratory powder. Get it in the water. Some yellow drops.
Or 5-in-1.
Yeah, do go with the respiratory powder.
Mike Variac says that Bill Sheridan would put that bird in his stock loft, referring to the one that doesn't want to fly. If they can't race, they are most likely breeders.
You know what? I think what Mike's saying, I have a grizzle from last year.
Mm-hmm.
I still have it, a hen. I'm telling you, let's go for a fly, guys. The thing would fly from my loft, Twisted Sister, which is quite famous, up to my house roof. The rest of them would be flying. Then it would be back on the house roof, on the Twisted Sister, and back and forth. And I took it for tosses, and the thing was coming 3 hours after.
How many? You breed your winners already this year?
No, I have it right now, and I'm going to put it up for my breeding station. But no, but I got nest mates that literally fly like they want to go out and work.
So try it as a breeder.
No, but I think Mike might have a good idea.
So you can try it. Would I be breeding probably out of it? No, but maybe it's a breeder. I want to know how many guys have gotten those birds to breed.
I'll bet you a whack of them.
I don't know.
Do you want to buy some young ones?
Do I want to buy some? Sure. Saw me a few. Go ahead, Leah.
No, there's got to be a reason.
Don't they always say, or I don't know, haven't you guys said that in the nest there's always one that's a racer and one that's a breeder?
Usually, yeah.
Wait a minute. I think that statement's messed up too. Usually one's a racer and one's a breeder. So we should have a whole shitload of good breeding pigeons and a whole shitload of good racing pigeons. And guess what? I don't think that is. I think there's just pigeons that come home. There's pigeons that love to race. There's pigeons that race and breed. And I'm sure that there is, and the exception, like Mike says, there's those ones that don't do nothing that are.
Well, I got this one hen right here. I still have her. I'm interested to put her. Again, I think you got to put her to one of your best breeding cocks, and then you don't know if it's a cock.
You know what? You waste your time with that, and let me know how that study turns out, Ricky. Just get it written down on paper. Back to you, Leah. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. This one flew to the roof and back. I'm gonna put that one with my Barcelona winner. Hold on. Confirmation looks right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah.
I understand what you're saying, but I do believe that could be the truth.
Get the studies out. Bar graphed it up. Go ahead.
Do you want me to bring the hen in?
No.
And show you folks?
I don't want to see the hen.
Okay, who wants to see Ricky's hen? Put in the comments if you want to see Ricky's hen. Rodrigo says, Ryan, you have a lot of fun with your father. Yes, we do. Mike says, being serious, I am starting to believe more and more that race results are not a very good predictor of breeding ability. We have to breed off them to test them as breeders.
We have to breed off
them.
Well, you know what? I knew a guy. I've known a few different guys, but they buy pigeons that are expensive, and they buy them, they breed out of them, and the babies don't do nothing. I mean, the babies do nothing.
Wait a minute. You're talking about buying pairs.
Buying a pair.
Right.
The babies do nothing.
I'm talking about this hen I have. Right. Okay. She's perfect in the hands. Right. She's everything perfect. She's got brothers and sisters that fly like the wind.
Right.
But for some reason,
this one doesn't.
She doesn't want it.
But
she's healthy.
But I've also seen the other way, where it skips a generation and they start breeding.
The fans have voted that they would like to see the hen, Ricky's hen.
Go ahead, Ricky. Go do your thing. Remember, untake your earmuffs, eh?
Okay.
Untake your earmuffs.
Don't talk behind my back.
Don't worry. I won't say anything. I wouldn't say.
You want to see the hen?
Well,
we're going to see it right now.
Okay.
Give me 5 minutes.
2 minutes. Where do you got to go? You got to go up on the roof?
I got to get in my car. drive about 10 kilometers.
Oh, is it still out? You got to take your earmuffs off. Take them off.
1 sec. They're going to see the hen.
Okay.
1 second.
I hate all of yous on this show. This is how this shit gets long.
Oh, we're just having a little
You
fun.
fucking
Stan, this one's for you, buddy. Oh, Josh says show the hen and the red shorts. I don't know. Is he got the red ones on today? It's either red or green,
Hey, listen,
folks.
it's just freaking enchanting. There's gypsy moths down the house. They're everywhere.
Oh, goodness.
I can't wait for training flight number 2 tomorrow. You think it'll go good, Troy? Or anybody think it's going to go good, or just a complete wash? Because we normally know how some of this story goes. I'm going to say prayers tonight.
Yeah. Let's start praying. Oh.
He got this bird. This is going to be unbelievable. It's going to be a 45-minute story about this grizzle. You watch. It's never going to end. You're going to think this is the next coming of Secretariat or something.
Yep. Well, they asked for it.
Well, just because they asked doesn't mean we have to do. Remember that, folks.
Timothy Walter says, just send the hen to me, Mr. Ricky. What is it that he's going to be showing us exactly? What is the deal with this hen? It doesn't want to what? Fly? What?
He just didn't make soup yet. It's here. Oh boy, he's so juiced up now. Here he is.
What color shorts
Do you
are
want me?
there?
I'll show the
Fans
bird
wanna
in
know.
the camera.
What ear?
I'll show. What ear? Just get your earbuds in, Ricky. Watch out! Don't get the buds wrapped up into the bird's thing. And there you go. What are you doing? You all right? You want me to show it in front of the camera?
Oh, brother. Here we go, guys.
Oh, 1 second. Would you think it was fast enough?
Red. It's red today, guys. For whoever was wondering,
this
the
is
red ones. Okay,
this
go,
is
Dad.
a gorgeous hen. Look at the back on this bird. She's absolutely gorgeous. Handle this thing.
Am I allowed to? Do you want to give me?
I don't know if you can hold this, my friend, because if your hands are too soft, it's so slippery, you won't be able to hold it.
Oh,
You gotta have calloused hands. This bird, the feather on this thing.
Thanks, Ricardo.
Okay, Mike Vandriak would like you to assess the bird like an auction bird. And go. No,
Okay,
Dad, you can't say nothing. Ryan has to. Go.
What am I going to say?
Assess it.
Assess the bird. You can see from the back. The
Perfect
nice.
back. Show the people.
Back is nice.
Perfect.
And as you see, it's spoon-tailed.
Right.
I'm just going to move up here so that people can see just a little bit more. See how the back?
See how she is?
Right? Naturally. Not spreading the legs.
Yep.
Okay.
What's the vents like?
The vents are like steel. They're tucked up.
Steel.
They're about a finger from the keel bone, but they're tucked up nice.
Nice.
Okay, go stand back. Yeah, there we go. Hold it up there, Ryan. Thank you.
Yeah.
She fits my hand good.
How's the feather quality?
Feather quality is perfect.
She's on the 10th on each side.
Yeah, so she's in perfect form, perfect condition. And you see, you see the 10th flight. You see where my pinky finger is, right? Or my finger? There she is. She's right there on the 10th. And she's exactly in the same spot.
And the feather?
Oh, the feather's
silk.
The feather's
silk.
The feather's a 10.
You can hardly hold it. She's been in a stock section, so she hasn't had any flying.
Nice strong forearm. You would believe it or not, if you went to an auction, you'd pick this pigeon.
Oh.
Well, Mike just bid $50. Do we hear 75? 75 bucks.
I'll give 25 right now, cash.
No, well the bids are at 50. It has to go to 75, Dad. Come on.
I know what I think. What Mike's doing is he's stabbing. He's going to have good luck. Tell Mike if he comes up, I'll give it to him.
Nice.
She's beautiful. The only thing I don't like about her, she's got a big head. She's got a fairly big head. Take a look at that head.
Does the size of their head affect their flying ability?
No, but it just affects me when I look at her.
She's nice. She's nice. She's okay.
No, she is nice. Look at the back on her, man.
Her
She's-
back's nice.
she's
nice
perfect.
with it.
She's a beauty.
You pick her in a.
Otherwise, I would have knocked her off, but she just doesn't want to fly. And I got
Henry
her,
says $75 from Henry. Do we hear 100? Anybody want 100?
Okay.
Robert Daughtry says I've
I'll
been
give-
looking for a grizzle for 4 years.
I'll
Daughtry.
give 15
Robert Daughtry
I'll give
says
15
100. 100 from Robert
I'll give-
Daughtry. Do I hear
I'll give
125?
$15. No,
Oh,
but
just-
honest to God, don't lie, Ryan. Look at the wing on her. She's beautiful. Look at the nice step.
I know.
I hate to knock her off.
Well, no. Why are you saying she won't fly? You just said she's just been hanging out in the
She
breeding
won't
loft.
fly. She's lazy.
Listen, and she got a nice vibration too.
Yeah, look at that
I
nice. Look at the
can
nice.
feel-
I don't know if the people can see the nice pigment on that grizzle.
125 from Henry. Anybody want a 150 for
Okay,
a bird
hold
that
on, Leah.
can't fly?
I got a $15 reserve on her. Okay.
Oh, you
No,
guys.
she's a beauty, and look, she's fully molted, each side perfectly.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Oh
guys.
God. You know what? When I hear all this involvement, I'm not selling her. She's mine.
What is she out of? Let the people know.
she's-
Let the bidders know.
Oh. She's got a Ricky special ring on her, eh? So she's a ringless. This was a little special bread.
She's
eh?
out of the Sonia line from Sonia. What's her name?
Vandermeer.
Yeah. You want to see the mother?
She's got. Do I want to see the mother? No.
Who wants
I
to
don't
see
wanna
the mother?
You see
What
the snap on the wing?
What year is she?
I don't know.
She's last year, 20.
This was a late bred. He didn't get a band on her. Nice bird though. She's nice.
I don't like her head. She's got a big head. That's what I don't like.
Hey, take your earmuffs out, eh? When you go that way, boy.
Do you want to see the mother or bring that to you?
We don't need the mother, Ricky. How many birds do you want to bring in tonight? What is this? The
What
Ricky,
about the feather, eh?
the Ricky 7 show. The Ricky 7 show.
Oh, sorry guys.
She's
We
a
get little
beauty.
carried away here.
Okay.
And she is very
I
nice.
want to see it.
Take
Yeah,
your
she
earmuffs
is.
out. Take
And
your
she's
earmuffs.
not overly large. And I'm going
If
to
you want to get the mother,
just
go
wait.
get the mother. If
I'm
you're-
not. I'm going to say one thing. She's been. You feel the vibration right on the keel.
I feel it,
Right.
Ricky.
Okay.
I'm feeling
She
it.
hasn't been flying. She's been
Well,
in a section.
It's not that she hasn't been
Mike-
flying. Originally,
Mike
she couldn't
says
fly.
must be double molting on the wing.
double molting.
No, she's not.
No,
No, I know what he's saying.
no, she's
No,
not.
she's out here on the 10th. No, 100%. And the vibration in this thing. Look at my nose. See it vibrating?
Yeah, I can see it. Your earmuffs.
Do you want to
Ricky.
see the mother or
Ricky.
bring the mother?
Ricky, your
Okay,
earmuffs.
go get the mother.
Your-
Anybody have
Your
questions, comments, complaints, bids? I think we're at 125, looking for 150.
No, she is
For-
nice.
Yeah, she's a nice hen. She's a nice hen. I would peck her.
Yeah.
Again, right down the same as the Sonia birds, the same way.
Yeah.
Super quality. You got to get there to handle them, and then you'll know what we're talking about. It's a very mystic adventure.
Stan says bring the mother in. All right, it's going to be Ricky show and tell tonight. It's going to be a short show.
Yeah. It's not a short show.
Frank Eichhorn and the
Sure.
father. Yeah, okay. Ricky show and tell. We could just do this all night, you know. He would literally do it all night long. He
Remember
loves
when people come?
nothing more than like just handling pigeons, talking about pigeons. Look at this, handle this. Look at it. He's in his glory.
Yeah. He's in his zone, and
He's in his own.
it's going to be fun. 9 weeks. I'm going to beat him now all 9 weeks. I'm going to just whoop him. I'm going to whoop him. Once I get rid of the wobble, we're in a wobble. Once we get out of the wobble, we should straighten right out.
We should.
The thing with Ricky is
wobbling.
the problem with Ricky is once you get to him about 225, 250 miles, that's when he really starts to switch the gears on you, and he does secret moves.
Yeah, you guys think he's all sweet and innocent. Yeah, just you guys wait till we start racing against him. Oh, somebody was asking how long has Dad been flying for?
He was, listen, Moses in the Ten Commandments, Moses' right-hand man was a pigeon. It was Ricky. That was him. Didn't you see the staff? The staff from
Yeah.
Moses' staff? That's Ricky's mega wand.
He would say,
Oh, yeah.
since Christ was a cowboy, that's what he would say. He's been flying a very long time. Mandy wants to know, she's worried about him. Is he climbing the ladder in the dark, or are they downstairs? Where are they? We don't know.
We don't ever know. We don't know. Life is a mystery. Everyone must stand alone.
Yes, Michael, this is his definite enjoyment, and he gets a kick out of it. So, since we're mean to him all week, we might as well give him his moment to shine. Since we're constantly yelling at him to get the camera straight.
He was yelling at me for painting. He was saying how there was too much overspray going on. No,
here he comes. Here he comes.
Oh. I bet you she's not as nice.
She's a little longer cast.
Mm-hmm.
And
Gritsky 400.
So this is the mother, right?
Yeah, this is the mother from Sonia Vander. Here you go.
She looks nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, she looks just like the mother, eh? Yeah, she's
the mother's a little longer cast.
Yeah, a little longer pigeon.
Yeah, that's the mother. Real pepper grizzle.
What a beauty.
Strong back though, eh? One pintail on that as well.
Very nice. And the young one, young one, yeah, she's going to lay.
She's going to lay.
The young one has the same head as her.
Yeah, same big
exactly
head.
The same head.
Same big head.
She's a beauty.
She's ready to lay this hand. Yeah. You can feel her.
Yeah.
Lots of fight to this hen.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely a lot longer.
In case you guys are wondering what happens with auction purchases that people buy and then don't bother to pay for, gifts for Ricky.
Gift for Ricky. That was a
gift for Ricky.
I think that was $1,000 bird person stiffed this with.
Yeah.
There you go. Now you enjoy it, Ricky.
Look at that step there.
That is the mother, in case you're wondering. Current bid, $125. Henry Winter has it.
You can see she's
get
popping.
Me a Kleenex. Get me a Kleenex.
Put her back out.
I just can't let her go. I thought it was going to get only $15. Now it's already $125.
Michael Peebler, $50.
Her young one. Look at the vibration in that thing.
Yeah, she got a nice vibration. She's a little bit deep.
She's a bit.
I'm going to tell you, the daughter's nicer.
Yeah,
the daughter is nicer.
The daughter is a little more compact.
Yeah.
Like this one here is a little longer cast.
A little longer, a little bit too deep.
But the cock I put this hen to is super.
Okay, go. Take her back out.
Shorten it up.
I think
a smaller cock.
I think you should just. I think you should just go get the cock now, Dad.
No, just leave the cock. We don't need to bring 500 pigeons in tonight.
Question to Ricky: how does he get birds through the wing molds to the 10th flight already?
Let me put it to you this way.
Sit down.
Eaton's doesn't tell Simpsons what they do. Okay? That's it.
Basically, what he's trying to tell you is he can't tell you right now because he doesn't want to leak
out
certain
tips. I have to think about it.
You got to think about it. When he comes back in, he'll have a clever little answer.
This bird is a little longer cast. Her the daughter is shorter.
If I was buying, I'd buy the daughter. I'm going to purchase the daughter.
Yeah, you would. But I put this to a smaller cock.
All right.
And I brought the size down.
Yeah, and the bird wasn't deep at all. Okay, take that bird out.
Okay.
By the way, caution, the grass is wet. I don't want you to slip in your cricks. Take both your earmuffs out.
Do you want to see a brother to that one?
Let's just see the whole family.
Now, this thing here throws. Check grizzles, blacks, even.
Questions, comments, complaints? Let us know down below. Did I tell you we're sold out? Oh, actually, I get to add what's his face? Killshot back up. We will have another bird for activation. Killshot. Was there anybody else who's ready?
No, I'm tomorrow though. These late ones, these 10 late ones or whatever, they're going to go to the 10-mile mark. They'll go 10 in the morning and 10 at night, and we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I got to get them on the bus somehow here.
That's the problem with holding them back. How long do you hold them?
No, it's just spoon feed, spoon feed, spoon feed. You know what? Like the Gary Road bird, got him back in, and up he went, and bang, he figured it out. Now look, he doesn't take a backward step. He said, "I ain't doing that shit again." But it is what it is. Let's hope Ricky doesn't come back with a basket.
Jay-Z, Ricky's doing show and tell. Michael Peevler, no, we're not bringing the whole clan. Henry says, Ryan and Leah, tell Dad to bring out all his stock and we can bid on them. Oh, yeah. One day. A Ricky special. Ricky Live.
Well, Ricky clearance. Ricky
clearance. What do they call
Clearance
it?
with
Total sale? And then they start up
sale.
again in 2 years.
Yeah.
Flying under their wife's name.
Yeah, well, the audience isn't overly questioning tonight, which is good. It's a Tuesday night crowd, and everybody's so jacked up about tomorrow's train wreck that's a coming.
Oh yeah,
right?
We're all laughing. We're all laughing and smiles now. We might not be laughing and smiling tomorrow night.
Well,
Kathy loves show and tell with Ricky. Okay, so now on each family show, we will give Dad a segment, show and tell with Ricky, where he can bring a couple of his birds that he wants to show and tell everybody. He has to have them pre-picked ahead of time.
What is this? What is this? Like,
I don't know. I'm giving the people what they want.
School? Nursery school stuff?
I don't know.
I'm going to give you guys show and tell.
If he has them ahead of time, we don't have to wait for him to go up into the Twisted Sister and possibly break his neck and,
But if you know what, this is where we need the cam on him. Like the helmet cam, and as he goes in.
The Ricky cam.
Ricky cam, yeah. Yeah. Lots of fun. I can't wait for tomorrow's sprint series to finally get underway. I mean, the tension, you could just cut it with a knife. Who knows?
Who's going to win?
Who knows? They'll come. Who's going to come great? Will the winner be in the morning, the same winner as the evening?
Ooh. Get out a bar graph. We need some bar graph. That sounds like a bar graph to me.
And hey, how about we do this? Why don't we sell them all over again right now?
Just double or nothing.
Double or nothing, yeah. It's not 125, it's 225.
Ooh, ba-bam.
Ba-bam, that's right.
Kathy and James think Ricky show and tell is a great idea, so we won't tell him yet. Here he comes. I can hear him. Oh, there he is. Who are we looking at now?
I don't know. I got it. Here. You all right? Hold on to that, Bear?
I call him Spunky. That's the cock.
Oh, yeah, he's nice.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy. This guy's real nice.
A really nice cockbird. A little bit smaller. He's a little bit very buoyant. He's very nice. Checker cock.
Wow, very nice. So who's this? The brother? Who is this?
No, that's the father of that, the grizzle hen.
Oh, okay, the father. And who's this out of, or what is this?
I would have to look. I have no clue. Nice wing on him, though. Nice pigment there on the flights. Beautiful.
Yeah.
3 flights are nice.
And believe it or not, that pair, they produce grizzles and blacks even. I can't believe it.
Is this the same pair that bred that grizzle from last year that I like?
Yeah.
Downstairs?
Yeah.
Well, that's a pigeon. Look at the nice wing. Look at
that flights. Step in those 3 flights. Do you see that?
Oh yeah, it's up.
So,
it's budding, right?
Can we, for us new people, explain what you mean by steps? Point it out so we can all follow along.
What I'm saying right in here, on those 3 flights, you see how these flights line up as well? Perfect. Look at that step.
They line up, and you know what else is nice in the wing? The flights, the end flights.
Yeah.
They ventilate nice.
Yeah.
Nice
Yeah.
Nice ventilation
And
through.
has he got a nice step down here? He does. He's got a
Yep.
fairly nice step. Very
See,
nice.
the back's nice and tight.
Nice. And tell me about the buoyancy.
He's all right.
He's
a nice pigeon.
He's like an empty tall boy, empty beer can, empty tall boy.
Tall boy side. What if you have a tall boy and you got a crinkle on the side of it? What do you call that? Then?
He's hurt himself. But I'm saying it should feel like an empty tall boy with wings.
How old is that guy?
That guy there is what, 2 years old.
But do you see how Brian's holding him there, and you can see the back? You can see that it's a strong, straight back.
You don't have to, as we say, do it. This here doesn't tell me shit. It just tells me I don't know how to handle a pigeon.
I'll bring you a brother. I mean, you know, look at that.
If you're going to bring the brother, bring the one from downstairs, the one I like, the nice one.
They're all nice. I'm going to bring one brother, and that's it.
Okay, one brother. By the way, By the way.
I think you're trying to get me off the show.
Get your own fucking
Get me
show.
out there all the time, right? Okay, let me get one more. One more, and that's it.
Take it.
I'm going to show you a brother, a full brother to that grizzle, and you won't believe it.
Take your earmuffs
Okay,
off.
hold on.
Earmuffs off. And you're clear.
He's super.
You're clear. You're clear.
Goodness. James says, great looking bird. Steven says, I love this channel. No matter what happens in tomorrow's sprints, it will still be fun. Well, we'll see. Stan wants to know, is today the last day to activate? At the moment, all of our birds are sold out, besides kill shot. So there's one bird left, which I have to put up because he just recovered from his last wobbler trainer. So we only have one bird at the moment.
Spider. I had to get rid of it.
Available for activation.
I had to get rid of the spider. It was coming towards me.
Antonio Rodriguez says the Falcons are hitting the birds hard where he is. Where are you, Antonio? Is he in like Florida or something? I can't remember.
Yeah, Antonio there. We don't have falcons here, so we're one problem.
Michael Peebler wants to know how much for the whole family. For all of Los Angeles Richard's pigeons? How many does he have? We don't even know. We lost track.
We don't know.
He has them hiding in nooks and crannies everywhere.
He does, I swear. He'll bring out a bird and he'll be like, check. Oh, it's like the seagull, right? The seagull's with his granddaughter, right? He brings me out 2 babies. They're like 12s, right? He goes, back down on another round. He goes, I think the next seagull's right here. That's how he find. I'm telling you, that's how he does find them. The 2 I just talked about, I won't hear anything more about them. I'll forget about them, right? And then in about next year, about September, he'll be winning with some mealy pied, right? He'll be like, oh, that's out of that one, which was out of that one. Remember I showed it to you last year? And it'll be like a 12-pluser. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Yeah. Doesn't tell her, oh, I sold one to somebody. I'm like, what? No, you didn't. No, yeah. Bye.
Jay-Z's offering to sell some of his picks. For what, double the price?
Jay-Z's gonna pre-win. He's watch Jay-Z. Watch what you do. Watch what you do.
This is the hottest ticket in town, or so I hear. Oh, Antonio's in Massachusetts. Oh, Michael Peebler says a great starter kit. Yeah, you know what? A starter kit.
What, from Jay-Z?
No, that's a good idea. A starter kit auction, where we get some starter kits from good flyers and auction off starter kits.
Uh-oh.
Good idea, Michael.
Okay. Uh-oh. This guy looks pretty good. You flew him last year.
Yeah.
Here, you want me to just take him? Get your earmuffs in.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, you all right?
Oh, you guys.
You're blaming us. You're the one now that's into this.
This is a full brother to that grizzle.
Get your muffs in. That's a boy. Get him in. There.
Oh, man. Did you have any goosebumps today?
Come on, just give me the bird. Forget your shit. Just give it. Watch. You're gonna get your earmuffs caught up, eh? Remember, stay in your lane.
Ooh.
This one's a pretty nice one.
He's more like, a little bit like the mother. He's a little longer cast. Look at that. Oh, he's a slate black.
He's double kicking. There you go.
Yeah, he is.
What do you think, Ryan?
This one's pretty good.
This is real good, man.
Now this one blows the mother, blows the father, and blows the late bred away. There you go. Now you brought out a real pigeon.
How do you like the feather on that?
Oh, feathers at 12. Muscle underneath is just super. You gotta like black pigeons, but I'll tell you.
What year's that?
I like him. He's last year.
Last year is a 166.
Look at him. Woo! Wow. He's got the head like the mother.
Yeah, look at the back.
Yeah.
One pintail, I don't even need to hold him.
No. He's silky.
He's silky, he's got it all.
Whoa.
Look at that, Leah.
Yeah.
Oh, you can almost do the trick.
Well, this guy, he'll do it.
He'll do it.
He'll do it.
No problem. He's got a lot of balance. Look at that. One hand. Oh.
Oh, we got to do a round of applause for that one, guys. We almost got killed during auction season for that. Round of applause.
Look at the vibration in that. Look at that.
You all right?
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
So you never ever show me these ones, eh? You just keep these in your own closet, the Ricky trunk?
That's why,
look.
Hold it down.
The
Oh,
balance.
Oh yeah, he's super balanced.
that's
he's
a good
incredible.
angle to show people the straightness of the back. We got to get them all to do that.
No, the balance in this thing is unbelievable. One hand.
Frank Eichhorn wants to borrow them. Okay, let's get to the
Okay, so
the
let's
question.
get to the show. Ricky can't keep running out all night long.
You're gonna, you know what? I don't know what you've been.
I know Frank Eichhorn was here last year, and he went, "Oh, Ricky," he said, "the hands I showed him." He said, "Oh, they're way too small, way too small." Yeah, watch it. They're all here.
Antonio wants to know how that one raced.
Very good.
Yeah, this one raced all 9 weeks.
Yeah.
I think this pigeon here, when I look at him,
he was always in the top 10%.
Yeah, I think this pigeon's gonna be a way better old bird. He just has looks just everything about him. I just think as an old bird he'd be. But what balance? Look at the muscle, the vibration, the keel. The bird just vibrates, and again.
Look at the vibration. I don't know if the people can see it from there.
You see the vibration?
Let me get to the questions here in the comments.
Okay, so you watch the vibration. Okay, we're gonna relate this. Okay, watch this. Duck down a bit. Ryan's holding the bird. Okay.
Yeah, what?
The vibration. If you can't see it.
All right. Okay. Go ahead. Yeah.
Now watch this.
Why are you pulling my ear? Come on, go.
It goes right through you, right to me.
I'll sit here and man your shit.
Wow, that was something else. Rita says, is it always a good idea to train at the same place twice before jumping to a longer distance? Thank you.
No.
I was going to say something that's totally, I'm just going to bring this out. Again, about the late birds I had last year. I told you guys, I let them out, they were like August hatch. I let them out. I let them loft fly in a separate section in the barn upstairs, right? And then let them loft fly for 20 minutes to half an hour. And then the hawks started hitting. And I said, okay, I locked them upstairs in the barn all winter. I put them together. They were together. I let them mate up. Even got young ones out of them. Mm-hmm. They were never in a basket, never trained anything. Mm-hmm. They've been, I think now, 100% second toss, maybe the third toss down with the group, right?
Yeah.
Never in a basket.
We all come.
They come like bullets. I can't believe.
So getting back to what Rita's question is, you can spoon feed them like we're due here.
Look at this thing here. What do you call this?
All right, and they can't see it in the camera. Go take the thing back. Take your earmuffs out. Go on. Go. Muff.
No, I'm saying about training, second tosses, third tosses.
It's all bullshit.
I think a lot has to do with loft line.
Right, loft line.
It's an education.
A little bit of luck. Loft line. Hey, who your birds get into or what problems they get into. Is there a perfect way? I don't think there's anything perfect. Training, you can do the same thing you did last year, and you can come out with not the same result. I've seen it.
An old friend of mine said, you can do one thing this year, win. Do the same thing next year, you lose birds. You may not be on the same top.
Yeah.
So things change, right?
You got to find those pigeons, but you never find the pigeons if you don't work the pigeons. That's the thing, and that's why you see we're going back tomorrow, right? Today's 30-minute flight was a joke. Yesterday's 23-minute or 25-minute flight was a joke. It's just learning. Tomorrow these birds are going to go on their 2 flights, and we're going to go from now. So they were 31 minutes. Tomorrow they'll go, like I said, back to that same spot, and then we're going to go up to about the 50-mile mark, up to Brecken, and then we'll go to Gravenhurst, and then after that, then they just jump however they jump in the races. I mean, if I was to say tomorrow, am I really worried about going to Gravenhurst with these birds tomorrow? Probably not. They got it or they don't now. There's no way. They've been on the wing long enough. They've made enough wrong turns and recalculated. They've talked to Siri. You know, they got the what's the thing? The thing we used to get in the car. What was that called? The Gizmo or whatever it was called.
GPS. You know,
the GPS thing, yeah. You know, the whatever. These birds have made every wrong turn there is. So now we're gonna start making the right turns.
Yeah, maybe they just had to get that out of them.
Yeah.
I mean. And do we just continue to let them out as groups and as one big group instead of splitting them into the teams?
It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. We're just making an excuse, right? That's what it is. We're trying to figure out why this team does. How do we know on the red team? Those birds wasn't the group of pigeons. That wasn't going to be. It is what it is. I got a few reds left, and that's it. Let's see what they can do. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird one.
That's what makes it fun.
Yeah.
And, you know, getting back to people saying, well, this racer, this is a train wreck this year, your handling isn't the same, or this. Everything is the same. Everything is the same. People have to realize 93 different lofts. 93 different lofts. I'm flying pigeons for 9 weeks, not a barbecue in September. Because all the races you see around here are barbecues in September. That's what we call it. It's not racing pigeons. It's just feel good, get your bird to the end, and that's it. This is actual racing.
Time will tell.
We're on a show here. Could you not?
Is he doing dishes?
Yeah, decide he's going to wash a pot. Let's do that right now in the middle of the show. We got a microphone here. Are you all right?
Dishes with Ricky? Gloves or no gloves?
He has a glove.
Oh, goodness.
Welcome back.
Leah, you have the best show to this guy is how to get the job done.
That little grizzled hen, she needs...
What does she need?
A little smaller cock with a little bit more length.
Why are we talking about this now?
Well, I'm just saying.
Okay. Don't after the show. Don't come and bother me about how we're going to pair that up.
Okay, so viewing tomorrow starts at 6 a.m. and closes at 9 p.m.
Oh.
And you got to pick a number.
So we're going to add a new segment to the family show. Everybody has asked for a show and tell Ricky segment where you can bring a couple birds from your loft that you'd like to show and tell. Everybody would like to see a couple Ricky birds per week.
No problem.
You know what,
All
Leah?
right.
We're going to take this into our auction season this year, and we're going to
Maybe
sit
we
here and we'll
will.
go through each lot. Because I think he's all right. He's getting her. He's all right.
Let's see how he races. How many birds do you have left? How many flying bitches are left? That's the real question.
I think you got about 22 left.
Woohoo!
I put up today 160 birds.
Good for you.
Right, I had 10.
Hey,
10.
about a week and a half ago.
Old hens.
A week and a half ago.
150.
A week and a half ago, I was at 170.
Yeah, but 3 weeks ago I was still at 150.
3 weeks ago you were lower, now you're higher. This is unbelievable. You're on fire, Ricky. Hey, you know what? You won't beat me one race this year. I'm going to do this one for you. This one's going to be for you. I'm going to dedicate this season for you.
Loft manager versus loft manager.
Just like I did last year. You beat me 2 races last year. You coaxed the people to tell everyone that you beat me 3 when you only beat me 2. And by the way, the first 5 races, I beat you by how many minutes? 10 minutes? 12 minutes? 15 minutes a race?
Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay, if there's no more comments, questions, complaints, we'll be on for another 5 minutes, and then I think we'll close it off. It's a quiet group tonight.
Quiet group, yeah. The kids, they all wanted it, and then they all ran away.
We bored them. I don't know.
We're bored. I don't know. We got to do something.
Speaking, did you talk to DHL today? Because I haven't seen anything that we have to pay any kind of customs or anything.
They didn't call me today.
We're waiting on clocks, guys. So I will. I'll look into that in the morning. Maybe look at the tracking number. For those of you who have ordered clocks, make sure for those of you who have ordered clocks that you register for your IPFN number. I made a post about that last week. You're going to need that if you have a smart hub.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Ever since Ricky got his IPM number, he's been doing a lot of good stuff, I can tell. He's just a different guy around the loft, a bounce in his step. I seen him slip on the ladder earlier today. But go ahead, Leah. What did Rodrigo have to say?
Rodrigo says, Ryan, he's going to get you. So you guys laying odds. Who's going to beat who this year? Ryan with the Pioneers or loft manager Ricky with his birds and the flying bitches?
All I'm saying is I got 150 young birds left. I lost about 72 off the race, so off the loft. So 150 and 72.
You're almost perfect.
How much is that? 200.
Can I ask you? Are you gonna fly all 9 races? You're gonna bring them out in all 9 times? You're not gonna touch me. I promise you. But thanks. How many do you think you're gonna win out of the 9? What are you expecting to win?
Only on my 5th toss, and I've lost maybe 5.
Good. I'm on my 20th toss, and guess what? I've lost about 100.
There you go.
So you know what we're getting here? We're getting the good ones coming to the top here. But how many races do you expect to beat me here? How many?
Oh, sure. I'm gonna.
How many do you think you got this? This is a good answer.
Out of 9?
Out of 9.
9. I'm gonna beat you in 4.
4. So that means I'm gonna win 5. You're gonna say to me that I'm gonna win the first 5, and you're gonna win the last 4 now.
I'm gonna beat you in 4 for sure.
He's gonna the time to beat him is at the last 4. That's the one I want to beat him at.
They're all saying Ricky, and they all put their lay their bets on Ricky.
Okay, watch this, folks. Watch. Oh. Ricky. You're worried, I know that.
Remember, Ricky, once I start the beating...
Wait, you think you have the best.
No.
I know I have the best.
Listen, all I need is 9
You don't know about yours yet.
9 good pigeons.
Oh, 9.
That means I need 1 on each day to have 1 more than you.
I got so much muscle out there that hasn't even been flexed yet.
Yeah, I can feel it. I handled them when I put them through. I handled them.
Watch out.
Well, hey.
I know number one, Dave Ottaway's bird stayed out 2 nights.
Uh-huh.
The damn thing came back.
In better condition than when you sent it. Yeah, guess what?
Your bird stayed out one night. They come back looking like they went to Hearst.
Fuck that. My birds go. Listen, my birds go out at 6 o'clock at night. They come back at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I think they flew all bloody night. They come back not in worse condition. They come back in a condition that's. I got one bird that came back from classic flight. I never seen this before. I can't get no. It's done. It literally just sits there with a white flag and waves.
Yeah.
I never seen this.
There's that blue bar you got there with the white flakes.
Yeah, so when I'm up by the road.
On the side of the road.
Walking on the side of the road.
I tried and grab it with the net.
Yeah.
And it could fly. I thought, well, maybe it's got a broken wing
no,
or something
no,
like
no.
it. All of a sudden, she flew up.
I never
Is
seen
that the
this.
one?
Yeah. I've had it here for 2.5, 3 weeks. I can't get it back.
No weight.
No, will not. I can't. It'll pack up with feed.
Yeah.
And nothing. Just gone.
How's the mouth?
Now the nostrils are dirty on it, and it's just.
How's the droppings? You know where it sits?
Yeah.
What box?
You know what? It's just. It's one of those things, Ricky.
It's unbelievable. I know.
I know.
I know what you're going through, right?
Michael Peeler says the master against the grasshopper.
Well, hey, it's nice to know that I'm the master. You're all right, grasshopper. Remember, hey, don't stand on the tracks while the train's coming through. Because right now, this train's going like this. Well, I'm in a speed wobble right now, but once I come out of that wobble, it's over for you. Sayonara, nice to know you.
Or Dumb and Dumber, not sure.
Hey,
just
look,
kidding.
are your lights on, or did you shut my lights off?
They weren't on.
Don't lie to me.
Mike says
there's no lights
Leah
on.
turns the clocks on and off, so it's really up to her. Yeah.
I'm not putting the lights on until I hit 13 hours daylight. That's when I'm going to put them on.
Okay.
You got yours on now?
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
Okay, you don't have to do that. But that's not going to solve your problems for what I have coming to you.
Dads are still in the dark? What is he talking
about?
No.
They're on natural light.
They're on natural light, but I'm not going to put lights on until they hit 13 hours.
Because you can't get it. You don't have enough extension cords to get the lights on upstairs, you stupid ass. Hey, I know how you work. I've grown up with you.
I got lights.
I know. Everything that you're doing, I taught you how to do. Remember that.
James is drinking his Barks root beer and enjoying the show, and he thinks that Rodrigo thinks you're weird today, and it's the effects from your haircut.
Yeah.
Well, I did ingest. What did I ingest? 4 cans of trim plaid paint. Now I was doing it as I was spraying. It was coming back onto me because it was one of those things.
And look at me. I've got grayer too. It looks like gray.
You were standing there and you got paint on you, but I got covered in it. And,
yeah.
But the trailer's looking good.
Yeah.
It looks good. It's going to work good.
Yeah. I don't know if you showed a picture.
No, I didn't want to show them yet until it's all done.
Right.
Because you know how people are.
Oh.
It's like, you know, when someone's making something, you look at it and you go, oh, you're going to put that shit in there? And then if you didn't know what they put in, after you try it, you go, oh, man, this is excellent. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing.
So we got both sides of the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Do you open up the full trailer?
Simultaneously.
Just like
the like the pearly gates from heaven.
Yeah, and all the birds go out, not like, you know what I mean, like baskets going down.
I told you this is.
Yeah, they all go out in one shot, both sides.
Yeah,
and
tons of ventilation. Tons of ventilation.
Yeah, there's 50% ventilation.
50%.
50 on the sides. 50%. We have a ventilation right in the front, but it has a damper on it.
Yeah, so they don't blow through.
So in other words, it doesn't come right through, so it ventilates at the front, right? So it's it'll be good.
It will be. I can't wait.
And
to see
I'm
you
going to
ride.
be going on the first trip in one of the sections, lying in there.
Oh,
just to see.
Yeah, with you. Yeah, well, that's fine. We're gonna get him in there. I'm gonna take it on the road, Leah. I'm gonna take him down the 401.
Yeah.
He's gonna be
Yeah.
inside. We're gonna do an interview.
Yeah, no,
that's a cigar. And
that's
all
a
that.
hard no. That's a hard no.
Well, we were thinking about doing that just to show the ventilation. It was actually what we
No,
were
the
thinking.
ventilation is perfect. There'll be no hot. It's 50% open.
50.
Yeah.
Do you want to say it again? How much percentage did you say it was again?
50.
50% open. For you people that didn't know, 50.
That's like half, right?
It is. Out of this world. Ricky is on fire tonight. Ever since you brought those birds in and your birds are trained so good, you're in another level. Back to you, Leah.
All right. Well, I think we're going to wrap this show up. Oh, Mike says, did you decide what you're going to feed the birds on the trailer on holdovers?
Corn.
Stuff
Reindeer corn.
The reindeer fly, Michael.
Yeah. Reindeer corn.
I think corn, or if I know where my birds are, I'm going to give them some sneaky mix. Just in the corner, you know.
Oh, now see, now why would you go and even say something so stupid as that when all the birds are mixed up? Stay in your
My
bed.
birds, no.
Yeah, your birds, no.
No,
Your
you're
birds.
going to feed them corn?
We're going to feed them corn. What else do we want to feed them? What else is there to feed them?
So that's where I'm going to say, guys, get your birds used to eating corn.
Well,
It's good for them.
and not that
It's-
popping
it's-
corn
it's-
shit. We're using reindeer corn.
It's carbohydrates.
Yeah.
So in other words, you got your birds you're going to
We-
be shipping them. They're in the trailer. You've got them all pumped up to go and win. The carbs is what they need
Okay.
to do the job. In other words,
We're-
it's like,
we-
when you're going out to dig ditches, eat spaghetti. It's carbs. You're going to go out to work. Let's get those carbs.
God, you're incredible. You're
Mike
just-
says
you're like-
live hemp. Yeah. Sure,
Yeah,
Mike.
I'm gonna go live hemp. We'll do some live hemp.
Well, how much is that? $6
$400, $6 a pound. Yeah. What do 400 birds, 500 birds eat? 1,000 birds eat?
Before you ship those birds, get them onto rice.
Rice.
Put some
is
rice
good.
in there.
Sneaky
give
mix.
some water.
The sneaky mix is good. It's got all
Good
that
night,
in there.
Michael.
All right, Leah. Let's wrap this one up. I think we've
Okay,
had.
who's this Michael? He's like a troubleshooter, right?
No, not Michael Peebler's not a troubleshooter.
Ricky
Well,
doesn't
he's
know.
asking me these questions that I'm gonna get confused now.
You are. You know what? When I look at you, I get confused.
Don't look at
Apparently, Kathy and Frank have remnants of the trailer all over their truck and vehicle and purse
Listen.
and shoes.
Listen.
That's not revenants.
Listen.
That's what you call it.
If I wouldn't-
metal flake.
Listen. I have the remnants still in my brain. I've ingested enough paint for a year.
So, everybody, we suggest you get a good night's sleep tonight because tomorrow might be a rough day in the Pioneer Village.
So tomorrow we're going up at what time?
Graduation will be noon, and the first sprint of the series will be at 7 o'clock p.m. or 6 o'clock p.m.
6
Pioneer.
p.m.
Pioneer time, which means it basically could be any time.
And if you are coming for the festivities, right, for the second one, I mean, if you guys want to come for the first one, but I'm saying if you're going to come for the second one, let us know. Please let us know. You know, it's going to be a big show. Probably, there might be lineups to get in. I don't know. Again, I will be on the sauce tomorrow.
What do they say? BYOB.
BYOB. God, you're just getting the lingo down, eh? OMG. He's a millennial, eh? Ricky the little millennial.
He's like Benjamin Button. He's reverting.
You know what? Could you do me a favor and not wear those stupid red shorts again? I think that's why we're losing birds.
We're leaving from.
I know.
What's
Wings
his
of
name?
Stone. Just can we burn them? They're unlucky.
Frank Icorn says, I will see you at 4. So the Icorns are coming. All right. Eat your Wheaties.
So it's going to
Kathy
be
says,
good.
that was a good show. Nice to see you have fun together.
Yeah.
We try.
Hey, listen.
I think
Kathy.
it's going to
We're
be
not being
for a
beat up.
sprint. Perfect.
Hey, listen. They think we're friends. Hey, by the way, we're not friends. You're going down now, eh? You want to bet tomorrow? How much you want to make a little wager? My birds will have a faster time than yours.
Well, They're gonna go together?
No. You'll do time
wait a
challenge.
minute.
Time
No.
challenge.
I'm gonna liberate with your birds.
No, I don't want my birds with your birds.
No, you're afraid,
No,
eh?
we're not doing that.
Okay. You
All
guys
right.
can continue this argument after. I'm Leah, that's Ryan, and Laughlin and Richard. We're from the Pioneer